THEADUSHOW. If you are watching or streaming this episode, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm incredibly excited that these papers are falling and I'm actually doing my job correctly. All this week, I'm bringing on friends of mine who were so excited to come on the show. And actually, I reached out to a few guys who I really am excited for this show. Actually, I really am excited because I actually had topics that I've been saving for a specific show that I really wanted to do, and I had to find two people who I really like. I just really like. So I don't know how this is gonna go at all. This is not rehearsed at all, which usually the show never is, which makes it the Ado Show. However, hopefully this goes well and I do my job the way it needs to be done. Joining me today are my friends Ethan. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan squared.
Which one though?
Hi. Well, both of y'all white, so hi, Ethan. Hi. I don't know how to distinguish.
Oh my god, dude! I swear.
That's how we're gonna start. How y'all doing?
Good,
Bring
bro.
I don't know what to look at, but what's up, you guys? If I look up there, it's because I feel like if people once people watch, they're gonna be like, "Why are you looking down?" Because there's a laptop right there, so there's no camera up here. For the last 46 episodes, there's never been a camera up here. I'm always looking down there because there's something for me to actually, look down there for. But thanks for stopping by the show and helping me out, you guys.
No problem, man. No problem.
You guys seem a little bit chill today, but we're gonna have to change that in a little bit.
I have to change that.
Yeah, get the energy.
Just because I'm feeling. I literally just got up an hour ago. I'm not gonna even lie about that. I wasn't
Same.
You got up at
about that.
11.
However, y'all ready to get into these topics for today?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm excited.
No, you're not. Y'all sound so depressed.
No. God,
All right.
I'm really trying to.
For Americans, it seems that in the last 5 years, the average American hasn't made a new friend in 5 years. That's Americans only. Why do you think that is that we're not making new friends anymore?
What? Where is this?
That's
Where's
sad, bro.
this stat taken from?
This was
that's an
taken
L.
from, I believe, one poll.
You said one poll?
That's what they wrote on here.
Well, you know what?
I told y'all I didn't do these.
I think that, okay, my reasoning behind it is people aren't getting out enough. And they're scared. What do you think?
Ethan.
I'm not scared, bro.
Okay,
I'm not scared, bro.
We're gonna do something right here, right quick. Ethan, I can't say that. I can't say. Okay, FOYE, you get out a lot.
Yeah.
But this generation likes to stay home a lot as well, and network from home.
Yeah.
So that can be a great factor in why there is a shortage of new friends. I don't know.
I think people gotta stick to the stranger's a friend you haven't met yet, and they'll be straight.
Dude, like I feel like it's not like close friends. I feel there's like people with the social media nowadays. It's about like temporary relationships with other people. It's like likes and like very quick shares of different images. It's not very close connection. It's very very like one and all kind of thing. So to find like friend, somebody you talk to over and over again, like a mutual connection, I would say. So you have people on your phone, you send images to them like all the time. It's not really a connection. It's more or less just I guess it's kind of like a snap. It's over and done with. I mean a lot of people at college.
I don't feel the need, personally, just to be real, I don't feel the need to actually have more friends, or to not even have more friends, but to make new friends, unless it's one of them things where it's like a divine connection almost, basically. But I'm not like saying that I need, or why is it. And
you're not going to force it.
Right. It has to be that type of chemistry that just brings it all together.
It's natural.
But
it's got to be natural.
However, if this is saying that there's a shortage on people making new friends, then I wonder if they're only basing it off of because of people's social skills, or people just don't want to have anything to do with new people anymore because they think that they know how it's gonna go or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's a risk. I think it's definitely a risk, like
What
opening
kind of
yourself.
risk? You go out all the time, like you
That's what I'm
told me.
saying.
Yeah, there's no
No,
risk
it's a
involved.
risk to
There's no
like
risk.
it's a risk to, like open yourself to new people. You know what I'm saying? Like people are cautious with what they I don't know, let out to others, Like you probably like the first like say like new people you meet, you're not really telling them like your whole history. You probably have a short list of details or things that you tell them. Like for me at least when I go out, like I'm not just like telling them like my whole life like backing, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably give them like, I don't know, I go to Towson, like these are my friends, like some basic information, you know what I'm saying? But
But
those aren't like my
still,
friend.
but well, okay, well that that word friend can be used lightly in this, in cases like these. You probably, like you said, want to tell your whole information, which is
Yeah.
normal.
I feel like
However,
that's the risk.
I
Go
think
ahead.
I just think it's social skills, honestly.
Yeah.
Nothing really too much about.
You think
Like,
people lack
is it
social skills?
like define the shortage? We mean by shortage, like it's like not enough of people getting that out. I mean, like me this with me. Like I have like five like good friends I talk to on the regular, like five good people I talk to.
I also
That's
believe
all.
it's really just this article saying that people are not really open anymore. They're just determining how stuff goes. It's almost like people and like love. They're always saying, it's just gonna go this way, and they're basically determining the outcome of a relationship, a friendship, whatever uh, type of situation you're in, basically at the time. However, it's up to you to uh, if you want to be open minded about it. If you are open minded, great.
Do you believe in love? Is that do you
That's
do you
not the
see yourself
question, and we're not going there.
Yeah, yeah, not the question.
Oh gosh. Uh,
Well, I mean, like do you know me, man? I'm very open with people, but I'm not too open.
is this a
Like you know me.
therapy session or a talk show?
No, bro, I swear. No, but you know me though. Like I talk to people all the time, especially like with music stuff related in college, and I'm pretty open with other people. I don't try to be like very like nervous around other people, but as long as I try not to. And the most time I get nervous is like on people I don't know, these people I just have no clue about. That's person you gotta like not necessarily stay away from them, but just keep a distance. Whenever I see a dude, I'm like, yo, what's up, a dude? You quick reading, see how he is doing. Something quick, If I need to, I'll talk to him for a little bit longer. I have time. But it's not about like I would say time. It's more or less about, who can you trust nowadays? Because so many people have so many back end agendas and alternate motives about certain things. Not that they kind of evil mastermind, but just have like little, things about them. I might not trust about them. Like I do, he doesn't like Shrek at all. He told me that they suck, and I think
That's
a dude's a
Shrek?
liar. Yeah, the original Shrek movies. I think a dude's a liar.
Wow. That's pretty bold.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Yeah, dude.
my thing with Shrek right now, and I told this guy already, time
Oh my
after
God.
time after time.
Yeah, what is
That is not for me. Not every single DreamWorks animation movie.
Bro, Shrek's
that
for everybody,
comes
bro.
the way
Shrek is for
it does.
everybody.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing about
think Shrek is
meeting new
probably not
friends,
one movie.
because I just met him a few months ago. You get introduced to something that takes you back to a place where you never wanted to be in the first place. And look at here we know.
Oh my,
He's doing a
Oh
talk
my
show
God.
with me.
dude, Shrek's a classic, man. You just
I
lying
have
to yourself.
nothing against Shrek. It's just not for me. I don't
You're
sleeping.
understand the whole concept. I've watched.
You
this-
ever seen the movie I do? It's easy.
Yeah, what are you
It's a-
what are you into? What
It's
are you
it's a children's animated film.
Yeah.
Great. I'm into children animated films. However, I just sometimes the brain doesn't register the way it does with certain other people. I can't, bro. I just can't. I
Bro, he likes onions. He likes being alone.
Why?
And then he finds out a donkey, and they finds love. He's like, I don't deserve love. And he's like, you know what? I do deserve
the
love.
donkey and the horns on the green purse, the green thing. I can't get
Shrek, his ears.
and the nose. Man,
No.
I just
So it's just the design. You don't like a
maybe
design.
it's because
That's
I'm
it.
tired. I'm feeling a little woozy today, but it's just not going.
It's a good story, I do. It's a good story.
a good story that needs to go down the toilet. All right, moving on.
Wow.
According to
Wow. I gotta leave this
That's
call,
crazy.
man. I gotta leave. Nah, I kid. Nah, I
Yeah,
kid.
that's what he
I'm
said.
talking about his story, y'all.
All right. Spit us the question. Spit it.
According to a new study conducted by one poll, 57% of Americans are afraid to show their pearly whites because they're ashamed of their teeth. Some of the things people hate about their teeth include the lack of whiteness, crookedness, receding gums, and spaces between their teeth. And they found that 1 in 4 people have actually received a negative comment about their teeth from their significant other or coworker. So you guys, tell me the truth.
I'll tell you what. Dude, I'll tell you what. Dude, I'll tell you what.
Hold
Middle
on.
school is the worst time for that.
Okay,
Middle
go
school is
ahead.
the worst time for that. Middle school sucks because I don't like the best teeth, It's not like pearly whites, but it's not like terrible. I swear, these group of girls made fun of my teeth once, and I stopped showing my teeth ever again.
Really?
One time. It was one time. That's all it takes.
Wait, hold on. Say
Middle
that
school,
again?
middle school is the worst time for that because one time it was like a group of girls made fun of my teeth once, and I walked into class and made fun of my teeth once, and I stopped showing my teeth forever. It was that embarrassing. But
They
I don't
made
care
fun
anymore
of your
now.
teeth?
yeah, man, they're evil.
You know what? I think
Was it that bad?
Probably
no, I
not.
think it's,
But never exaggerating, of course. But I think it was like make a moment. I was like, damn, that's kind of sucks.
It was like
Yeah.
an aha moment.
it's
a
a
wow
sen-
moment.
it's a sensitive subject for a lot of people, for sure. I think it's totally still relevant though, because just the other day I had somebody say something about somebody else's teeth. Like one of my friends said something about another friend's teeth. I was like, what? And it's because they I don't know how to describe it. And it turns their teeth color yellow. And I don't know, maybe some people aren't the best at keeping up with their hygiene, but it's noticeable, or at least it was noticeable enough.
Well, how do you feel
I
about
feel
your
like-
teeth?
How do I feel about my teeth? I don't know. I
That's
just
for
refuse
both
to
of you
get-
guys.
Okay. Flake
I
can
refuse
go
to get
first.
braces. What?
So you can go first. You don't want braces?
Which either?
No, so I never got braces, and I had like jacked up teeth, but like I don't know, I was never like really insecure about them.
I
feel
never
like
needed
people-
braces.
Yeah,
Never
I feel
needed
You
like
know what's so crazy? My mom said I needed braces.
yeah, I feel like some people are, I don't know, they take what other people say like to heart, and like I really like, I don't know, not now, especially now more than ever, probably don't take what people say to heart like that.
I stopped caring freshman year of high school. Freshman year of high school.
Yeah, right. See, my thing about it is I used to smile. It's not even I used to smile. I still smile like this. I think this is one of the reasons why whenever I do I don't release albums like as quickly, but whenever I'm doing an album release or I'm doing a photo shoot for an album, I never put my face on the cover because I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm just very particular about how
Yeah.
I look, and it's not mainly just my looks but my teeth as well, because my mom has mentioned something about it, and also she was like she's been concerned about it as well, just like I have been, because like one is going up, like one is going up and the other one's like coming down, and it's not irritating the gum, but it's really doing something that's probably really not supposed to be doing anyway. However, it's one of them things where it is noticeable, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be noticeable if you don't point it out. Like with me, it's funny how no one has said anything about my teeth unless someone really like looked like really good, because my teeth are not straight, actually. It like my whole top line basically is like somewhat up and down, and it's like not that I lost any teeth or that I did anything bad to harm my teeth, but it's just the way it is. I'm just thinking about. I was just at the dentist, which is the crazy part about this.
Yeah.
I was just at the dentist like a week ago, basically, and the guy was like, you don't need to brush so hard, and I'm so used to doing that because I thought that's what my parents were doing because I saw them doing it and they were doing it really good, and I'm like, man, I want to have my teeth just like them and whatnot, and they were doing it real good and they know how to do it in circles, and me, I was just like trying to copy and I wasn't doing well, so it started to form what you call 'em, I don't know if it's called receding gums, but I started having like every time I like brush my like right here,
Yeah. Where'd your gums bleed or something?
blood started coming like out.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I still,
Yeah.
That's too
it still
hard.
goes on today, like as we speak. It's just like my aorta.
Maybe you have like
you gotta,
sensitive
you gotta
gums.
relax. You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
All right.
Don't
Yeah.
think it's hard on your teeth.
All right. And y'all and everybody can say I need Invisalign or some sort of like retainer or whatever. Before we start paying for extra things, let's see if I can get this thing done, because it's really not an ashamed thing. It's just I do need it fixed, but I'm not ashamed about it. I love my teeth. I'm not ashamed of it. I ain't gonna. I mean, I don't.
Let's go,
know.
dude. Let's go, dude.
You just gotta-
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
about embracing your character, bro.
I'm
That's
a
all
little
it is.
kid.
Yeah.
I'm a little kid. I feel like a little kid when I talk about teeth. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
good to
And
embrace
indecisive.
I know other people feel different about this, but if you're watching or streaming, if you're streaming this, you probably won't be able to do this. But if you're watching this, tell me how you feel about your teeth. But mainly your teeth. Yeah,
Mainly teeth.
mainly your teeth, since this is all that it talks about. Do you have guys? Have you guys? Well, I know Ethan, Pierce
Ha ha ha.
was told me he got criticized when he was in middle school. Anything about?
Yeah, I mean, it was like just one time. It started every other time in my life. Like anytime beyond that stuff ever happened. I think what it was is they just kind of just saw once, and they just got that pointed out because they're a bunch of
Yeah,
assholes.
people, you know what? People
reason.
try and find other people's insecurities to poke on them. That's totally what it is. They find
It's all middle
something-
school.
Yeah.
Middle school's
yeah,
the worst. Middle school sucked for everybody, I think.
Oh, you want
What's
to
up with
teach?
dude? No. I mean, there's not like teaching people because they teach you new things. It's fun to learn things. I think what it was is like I think everybody in middle school was just like very insecure on everybody themselves and other people. So they had this kind of point of feeling like it's like kind of like a hierarchy. Like, oh, I'm better than you at certain things, you know. I mean, like now, like especially like in high school and college, no one really cares anymore because everybody's like on their own kind of playing field with what they
Yeah.
do best. As people kind of like lose favor because like wow, you're kind of an asshole. I don't want to be around you no more.
Yeah,
kind of learn from
college more so than high school for sure. I totally can see that in college. I think middle school and high school is just a big time of growth for a lot of people. So they probably are a lot more likely to just pick out other things that are wrong with people.
Yeah, it
Amen.
sucks.
And your
That-
teeth, your teeth are one of them. Your teeth are clean, your teeth are clean. Like, I don't know. How about you, dude? Have you had somebody like come at you?
Yeah.
With teeth?
Like-
Nah.
No.
If anything,
Dude's having a flashback to middle school.
He said,
nah.
Yeah, he's a little.
Probably because I didn't show it. Because I wouldn't
Yeah.
smile like the way I smile. I don't do the whole grin and everything. I just do a
just give it a
little.
little.
Dude, that's so false, man. That's cap.
No,
Every time I see
no,
you, they
no,
you jump in for joy, man. It's got a big old smile. I tell you one stupid joke, like, oh my god, man, it goes grin goes like this large.
Yeah. He
That's
does stay
hilarious.
smiling. That's funny.
My time is running out on this and on this, so I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. There's more of the Do Show after this. Stick around. Welcome back back to the Adu Show. My guest for today is a musician, teacher, artist, songwriter, producer, and so much more. His debut single, Northern Lights, is out right now on all platforms. Help me welcome Crown Jewels, aka Bernardo de Leon. What's up, man? And thank you for actually tolerating the 20 minutes that you actually spent before we started taping the show. What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good, and it's no problem. I had a fun time chatting while you're setting up, so it's all good. It's all good.
Short story time, everybody. I don't usually do this right now. However, my alarm went off. Then someone told me that I turned it off. That didn't go well, and then I woke up like 30 minutes before I should have been preparing for this. However, I really wanted you to come on the show. I said I'm gonna grab you first before you. I know you're already busy doing things. However, I was like, I want to get you first on this show and do what you got to do here because I want to talk about your music, what you doing. I know you recently graduated. Like I said, congratulations to you, man.
Thank you.
But you've been doing so much, bro. How are you doing? What's up with you right now, man?
So right now, since I just graduated, I'm figuring out what I do with all this time that I have now. So a lot of it has been time management. And learning not only like what are my real priorities, but also how do I work with my own, behavioral tendencies to get all these things done. So it's been, mostly about just learning about myself, to get them.
It's important to go into yourself and find what you like and what you want to do, basically, and what suits you and what fits your schedule and all the stuff that comes with knowing what to do in life. And what you're doing is great. I know you are a teacher. Do you like being a teacher?
Yeah.
You love being a teacher?
Oh yeah.
I
love teaching. I find it really fulfilling. I think it's really important to pass on, what I've learned from other teachers. Honestly, I don't remember who all my music teachers were, but I do remember certain experiences, so I think it's really important, to pass this down. It's one of those things that you have to pass down.
Right. What grade level do you teach?
Oh, I mean, I've taught a bunch of grade levels.
Really?
I've taught people who are in kindergarten. Yeah, I've taught people who are retired. Yeah.
What is it now currently?
So for the most part right now, it's mostly students who are like either in middle school or high school.
Okay, you cool. Middle school and high school. You see that developing stage. See, I was just talking to a friend, and they were like, I want to teach middle school students just because I like to see their developing stages of how they change and whatnot in a person. I was like, hey, bro, you're going to be dealing with a lot, but even though it's a challenge, it might probably just be worth it. I don't know because I'm not a teacher myself. However, I know people who are up to challenges like that, a lot of the time they're really successful in it, and I see you are loving yourself and what you're doing. You're loving what you're doing, and I love that you love what you're doing, bro.
Thank you.
Let me pick up this paper before they get mad at me. I was scrolling through your feed and came across something you released on there. So, do you make beats now?
A lot of my music is like kind of seeing what I can do, so that's another thing that I've been doing in recent weeks is since I have all the stuff that I learned from Towson, going through the program, and now I have all this time to like sit with it and really work with it. That's what I'm doing. So a lot of my practice and writing is just like experimentation. What can I do? What kind of stuff works? Because I don't really want to do the stuff that everyone else is doing. I want to find my own voice, and it's really hard. And I think it takes a lot of time doing stuff so you can figure out what really works with you and what's not really working with you. Because if it's genuine, I think it's going to sound good.
That's good. That's good to know, actually, and that's good to hear that from you because you sound like something. It sounds like something I would say as well. Because I was just talking to somebody, literally just the other day about this. I was doing a taping of the show, and you guys probably will see it or probably have already seen it. And when I started doing music, long story short, I said if I'm gonna do an album, I don't want it to be any corny songs. So I scrapped out like a blueprint of what I thought everything would sound like, and I just put it out there. And it's one of them things where it's just like I didn't just want to put anything out there. I just wanted to be something that defined what I do basically when it comes to the process of everything, but not the whole thing, because I was like, not that album, that debut record that I released in 2020 didn't define the whole trajectory of what I was going for, but it was a start that was meant to be. And I see that what you're doing right now, like I said, you're doing a good job. It looks good. You're doing it. I can't say anything else. I'm just surprised about this beat thing, because usually people, I'm just like, would you want to go more in producing?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. My favorite thing, honestly, is being in a studio and just I'm usually just on my PC, and just making whatever I'm really feeling that day. Like that. Did you see the beat that was like all blacked out on Instagram?
That's the one. Another one I was talking about. Yeah, that was back
in
November of last year.
Yeah, so that one I made after listening to I forget which song, but it was off of Kanye's latest record, the Donda record, and I heard the drums and I was like, "Yo, these drums are sick."
Yes.
So so that made me want to go and make that.
That's dope, bro. When you're not on your guitar, what do you do? Also, which you probably explained a little bit more, but I mean, you already explained, but just tell me a little bit more.
Yeah. So there's the beat making, of course. Also, I spend some time, not a lot of time, So don't ask me to go through changes.
I ain't gonna. Bro, what do you think this is, bro? This is not like some sort of scamming thing, bro.
Yeah. No, but I do, spend a lot of time with synthesizers and stuff like that. Usually software synthesizers, but it's really fun. Sound design is amazing to do. Also, bass and ukulele, and then, little small things, with a microphone, like maybe a shaker, or like doing like vocal pads,
Just the little itty bitty touchy things, but they also make a great impact though when it comes to this music thing though. Like how you're doing it, man. You're really doing it well, and you're trying out these things, but I can tell you really are paying attention to what you like and what you don't like and what works for you, because a lot of people who are musicians are not doing it the way you're doing it, and we all have that unique technique that comes with our creativity that basically tells the story of how we like to play music, or like our experiences, or what just our perspective. Basically, there's a purpose to all of it, and it's incredible seeing that. And that single, let's talk about Northern Lights. Did you ever want to be labeled or become an artist? Did you ever ponder that? Because I never like would have thought. I've seen you, like I think I told you this when I first met you. I've seen you before, but I don't think I saw you again like releasing anything like this. It was just basically you were playing with a lot of bands. But I really believe I did see you before, because it wasn't. I was like, you really, and I'm still looking at you. I'm like, I don't know where I've seen you before, but I've seen you around, or I've probably come across on you somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I've been going around playing with a bunch of people, like some people who've gone to Towson, like Roberto Vieta and Mike Paxton. So I've been playing with a bunch of different people around. I used to go to a lot of jam sessions, like before Corona virus hit. But I'm trying to think. Oh, the whole artist thing. That is something where I just felt like I should be putting out my music, because something that kind of hit me also like around the time when I was graduating is that I need to stop being like such a perfectionist all the time, because while there's like, pros to it, there's definite cons to it. It's like debilitating if you just think about stuff too much and don't just do it. So that's what I felt I needed to do with this single, because that single I actually made around 2020, and I'm actually going to be releasing songs in February and the month after, just one after the other, because I made a lot of songs like over the years, and that time was specifically like some of the like the worst time for me. Like when Corona first hit, I was depressed, like very depressed, and so I was just writing a lot of music, and those three songs were songs that helped me calm down and helped me just kind of okay, like feel better. It was just like an outlet
It was
to
that
make something
energy
that made me feel.
basically that settled into you, that made you let you know like, okay, that something's okay, everything's gonna be okay. It's that energy, that calmness, bro. I love
Yeah,
that you uh, tapped into that, and you tapped into that feeling, bro, because writing does really help a lot. And I actually didn't know that s- uh, uh, until I did the second record that I told you about. That was
yeah.
incredible, bro. What you do is incredible. It's crazy. What was the inspiration behind Northern Lights? How did that all come about?
So for my first, I guess I'll be releasing three singles. Uh, for those three, like I
I
said, I wrote them
guess.
in.
I
Yeah, like I
guess.
said, I wrote them in 2020, and the idea was mostly comfort, because that um, was a really uncomfortable time. We're just sitting at home. I wasn't doing anything, and I was all by myself because I was in this apartment where like my roommate was gone most of the time, and I don't blame him, for that because that's his own life. But yeah, it was just depressing, man. So I sat and wrote a lot of music, and again, those are my three favorite ones, and I'm excited to share them. But yeah, the main idea is comfort.
That's incredible, bro. And you said you released. uh, Do you really? Did you again? You know what you want, bro. Keep doing you. Keep doing you. You're doing a good job. I know you're gonna find your way throughout what you're doing right now. I know you recently graduated. You're gonna do good. You're gonna find out what you need to be doing. Your purpose, all of that. You're doing it well. It looks good, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. And thanks so much for stopping by the show. I love talking to you, bro. You can stop by anytime you want. Just give me a call. You got my contact. You got my number. Just hit me up
Yeah,
whenever you want, man. You
well,
can
thanks for so
purchase,
much.
of course, bro. You can
All right.
purchase and stream Northern Lights wherever music is sold. There's more of the Adu Show after this. Stick around. Welcome back to the Adu Show. My next guest for today has a heart for people and wants to make a difference in the world. Help me welcome my friend Jonathan. Thanks for stopping by
Yo,
the show, bro. What's up? How you been?
bro, I've been doing fine. Thank you. Thanks for having me, bro.
And thank you for stopping by. Thanks for again doing this, bro. I know
Yeah,
it's
for
been on a few
sure.
occasions that we actually have talked, and like I told you, bro. Just just chill. Do your thing.
Nah,
Do
we're
what you gotta
good, bro. We're
do.
good.
But again, when I first of all, when I first saw what just saw saw you, and I met you, and and all that good stuff, bro. Of course, I already knew that your heart was in the right place, bro. What makes you want to inspire more people everywhere?
Well, it's not like inspired people. I just want them to be themselves. Like I want them to just like love themselves in any way, shape, or form. Because like we need like most of that in our life. Because most of the times, like when like people like are out like doing what they do, like trying to make a living, trying to like do stuff, provide for their families, like they need some like time to be human. Like they need like to just relax at times. Because most of the time it's just negative like things that are put out in the world, and like I feel like that needs to stop.
Right, and I know you have a heart for people. You have a heart for people who are hurting, and it's so important to focus on uh, these situations that happen, because this happens on a regular basis, and this is one of the reasons why I had this show to promote you know good to let people know. And I know we hear it all the time, but there is some good people out here. There are people who are willing to help other people and to help you if you're in need of it, if you are wanting help, in in any aspect of life. Honestly, I believe we all need a dose of that at times, or even just a checkup. I know you've done that for me, and I always do that with all my people. I make sure that whether I do know you good or not, sometimes I just feel led to. I'm just like, hey, bro, just like, I'm just checking in. What's up? Because sometimes that's all you really need to just, make a brother's day, or anybody's day. Honestly, to the fact. But a lot of things has happened in this world. Like we have said and conveyed. Besides just COVID, I mean, like really, it's really crazy, man, out here. What can you say to people who are suffering right now in life?
Like honestly, like as much as I would do like anything to like help. Like I just like keep your head high. Just think like positive thoughts, because like find something that makes you happy instead of just like thinking about something that's always on your mind. And like I think it's best if you find something that you love and enjoy doing, so that way like you're not always thinking about the problem that's always in like thinking about. So I because like for me, I mostly like listen to music when I'm like feeling left down, or like if I'm like feeling down, or like I'm unhappy, or like if I'm sad, or whatever the case might be. That music is the one priority that I always go to, because I feel like when artists are, it's like the artist is talking to me saying it will be okay. And that's why it's not always like get help. If you like seek some type of like thing that makes you happy, then just do it instead of just thinking negative.
Yeah, man, I agree with that. Just do what makes you happy. It's not all about money or materialistic things to get by. Do what makes you feel good, and that will encourage you to do more, to live more. You know, because people don't always have that, that energy in their life. They don't always have that inspiration to do more and to live more, and to not just to do more for other people, but to do more for yourself. Because if you don't have yourself in check, how you supposed to help somebody else? I mean, like, really. I was just talking to somebody the other day, right? And see, we were focusing on mental health. And I'm like, in order for you, like I just said, to help somebody else, you need to keep yourself in check and make sure that you have enough energy to exert to help somebody else, to reach out. So when you reach out, and you're like, hey, here's a helping hand, you'll have enough energy to pull somebody up from the dirt, from that stuff. Now they're gonna still have a lot of dirt on them, but it's good that they have the dirt on them, because you're gonna be the one who's gonna be able to clean that off, to make to let them know, hey, it's okay. Hey, here's the tools, or hey, do you need a word of encouragement? Something. We all need that. All need that at times. I don't care who you are, where you come from, where you've been, man, and what you have done. Because a lot of people think, oh, I'm just an exception. Nah, bro. See, I ain't for all that. Because shoot, if it was all about that, man, then why am I here? Because shoot, what more? What more is the next person, bro? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly, bro.
I just can't fathom how you can keep hurting yourself and beating yourself up over something that has happened, or it just has happened in the past to you, or that you did, bro. We all need forgiveness. We all need love, and we all need just that positive energy, bro, to just get us through. Now, what keeps you running throughout the day that lets you know you have purpose?
I like think of like my mom, like and my dad, like they mostly like I'm like Hispanic, so like growing up Hispanic is kind of tough.
Yeah, yeah.
And some kids, like when they're Hispanic, like they take it differently, because like there's many like races out there that like treat the kids differently, and like and when you're Hispanic, it's kind of like similar to like just like it's kind of hard to explain, but like mostly like it's the same like thing but just different. Like it's like when you're Hispanic growing up, it like Hispanic parents treat you differently. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like they don't like use words of encouragement or like use it's in like some type of way trying to encourage you, but you just don't see it. Like when you're growing up, as a little child, like you don't understand it, but the more you grow up, then you'll start to soon realize and understand. But like at the same time, while you are realizing and understanding, it sometimes may not make sense of like what's happening.
Right. It's that type of love. It's a different type of love. It's almost like tough love in a sense, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love what you're doing, man. I love the just the energy that you give. You keep doing what you're doing. You're doing it well. You know, you push people like me to do what I do every day, and I'm just gonna just throw that energy right back at you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing it well. It looks good on you. Keep sharing the love. Keep pushing. Keep striving. You're doing it well, bro. All right, because we all need that encouragement, bro. And I'm just here to spread the love, bro. And thanks so much for stopping by the show, bro. Jonathan, everybody, there's more of the Ado Show after this. I'll be right back. Stick around. That's all the time that I have for today. If you would like to view clips from today's show, head on over to my YouTube channel, Ado, for more exclusive content. Also, if you want to stream full episodes of this show, you can, since the show is on all streaming platforms, which are available for download on the Google Play Store and App Store. And finally, make sure to tune into the Ado Show every day, only on YouTube.com and on all other streaming platforms available. Ethan, thanks so much for stopping by the show and helping me.
No problem, dude. No problem, man. No problem.
This is about to end in 40 seconds, but I'm about to end this show right now before this thing. And stay cool, live life until next time.